By 2025, over 75% of global customer service interactions are handled by AI. But what happens when the machine gets it wrong and no one notices? Artificial intelligence isn't just a breakthrough, it's a runaway train. From healthcare to defense, AI is silently rewriting our lives. Yet beneath its glossy promise lies a chilling shadow. We're no longer just asking what AI can do, but what it shouldn't. This video dives into AI's dark underside, the ethical blind spots, unintended consequences, and urgent questions we're still avoiding. Discover the hidden dangers. We'll explore deeply embedded biases, black box algorithms whose decisions defy explanation, and the chilling weaponization of AI. This isn't future tech, it's happening now. Join us to uncover what's truly hiding in AI's dark corners. You won't look at AI the same way again.
Welcome back to Neural Chatter, the podcast where we unpack the fascinating and sometimes, frankly, terrifying world of AI. I'm Nova.
And I'm Leo. Today, we're not just, marveling at AI's latest breakthroughs. We're actually diving into a topic that, it's a bit more unsettling. We're calling it, what's hiding in AI's dark corners?
Exactly, Leo, because the truth is, AI isn't just a breakthrough anymore, is it? It's kind of become this runaway train. I mean, remember that stat? By 2025, over 75% of global customer service interactions are handled by AI. But what happens when it gets it wrong? And nobody even notices.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? We've gone from asking, what can AI do, to honestly, what shouldn't it do? It's like we've been so focused on the shiny smart systems, we've kind of overlooked the shadow lurking beneath all that accelerated progress. And it's, it's a big shadow.
It really is. And a huge part of that is what's hidden deep in the code. AI learns so fast, but it's not always learning the right things or using them in the right ways. The issue of bias, for example, is still so deeply embedded, even with all these advances in large language models.
Oh, absolutely. I was reading that recent audits of leading AI platforms, even in 2025. They still show significant racial and gender biases. Like in resume screening or facial recognition, the error rates can be up to 25% higher for minorities. That's a huge problem.
It's a massive problem, and it ties directly into another major dark corner, the lack of transparency. Most cutting-edge AI models are what they call black boxes. Their inner workings are so complex, even their creators can't fully explain how they reach decisions.
Which, makes accountability nearly impossible, right? If an AI-powered medical tool misdiagnoses someone because of flawed training data, who's responsible? It's not clear at all.
And then there's the weaponization of AI. This is where it gets really chilling. From deepfakes influencing elections to autonomous weapons, AI is increasingly bypassing human judgment. Just last month, the UN flagged the emergence of self-learning drone swarms deployed without human oversight. That just blurs the line between tech and ethics completely.
It really does. And we're seeing the real-world fallout already in so many areas. Take hiring discrimination, for instance. A major tech firm recently faced a huge backlash because their AI recruiting tool was actually downgrading female applicants for engineering roles. Even after revisions, it just kept replicating historical biases.
Yeah, it's like it reinforces the inequalities it's supposedly trying to erase. And in finance, remember that flash crash in Singapore in May 2025? An AI-driven hedge fund triggered it, just from misinterpreting geopolitical news scraped from social media. Billions were lost in minutes, all because of poor context understanding in the AI's language engine.
Unbelievable. And predictive policing is another big one. Cities across the U.S. have had to scale back their use of these tools because they were disproportionately targeting low-income minority neighborhoods, leading to over-policing, community distrust, because, again, the algorithms were trained on flawed bias data from decades of, existing enforcement practices.
It's a stark reminder that AI is only as good or as biased as the data it's fed. But there's been a surprising twist recently, Leo. Leading AI developers themselves are now calling for a global AI audit framework. Companies like OpenAI, Google DeepMind, Microsoft, they've acknowledged the unacceptable risks of unregulated AI, including existential threats.
Yeah, that's a huge shift, actually. When industry insiders start demanding oversight, it tells you that AI's dark side isn't a fringe concern anymore. It's mainstream, and it absolutely needs action.
Precisely. AI will keep accelerating, but speed without scrutiny, it's just a recipe for disaster. The cost of ignoring these hidden challenges, from invisible bias to silent errors, is just too high.
So, what do we demand? We need transparent systems, right?
Absolutely. And diverse, inclusive data sets, global ethical standards, and critically, human accountability.
Because only then can we truly ensure that the future shaped by AI is fair, safe, and genuinely intelligent.
The question really isn't just how far AI will go, is it, Leo? It's who will it leave behind?
A chilling thought to end on, Nova. Thanks for joining us for this crucial conversation on Neural Chatter.
Always a pleasure, Leo. We'll catch you next time.